Arthur and Percy. Arthur had come home from the works after his accident on his first day. Thomas had apologized, and Arthur had forgiven him. He knew Thomas hadn't really meant it. Thomas explained to him he didn't mean any harm by it. It was just a joke that him and Percy had planned. Once Arthur found out Percy had been in on it too, he wasn't too happy. And after he confronted Percy, he had refused to apologize. So Arthur kept his distance. Although Arthur was busy, he did keep an eye on the little saddle tank engine. Arthur was very busy. Gordon was away at the works, as was Douglas. So Arthur had to fill in everywhere. Arthur did not mind being busy one bit. He enjoyed working, whether it was passengers or freight. He was just happy to be running under his own power again. Although Arthur was busy, he still found some time to talk to Andrew and TH about how he was feeling. You mean to tell me this is a normal thing? Percy plays tricks on you guys often enough? He means well. Besides, they're not usually too bad of tricks. It's not too bad. I don't mind it. Trick here, trick there. You're telling me you don't do anything about it? Really? You just let him get away with it? Arthur, there you are. I need you to take a goods train down the line to Vickerstown. Yes, sir. Later that night, Arthur talked to the other engines. I don't get it. It's simple, Arthur. He plays a trick on you, you play one back on him. Arthur, what you really need to do is play a trick back. Percy's a troublesome little tank engine. But the only way he'll learn is if you trick him. It's not really my style, James. But I'll think about it. Next day, Arthur was not in the yard. He had been called away to assist on Edward's branch. Edward and Boko needed help. James was supposed to, but he was delayed by down power lines. However, when Arthur was away, Percy came to play. One of the sidings Percy passed had no buffers, but a pile of ballast. Percy quietly buffered up to a set of vans that Thomas had brought in. Percy knew Thomas would shunt these away. However, Percy didn't know Thomas was ill, and Edward had asked TH to put the vans in the siding with no buffers. Percy felt a biff as TH began to push the vans into the siding with no buffers. Percy's crew had gone to talk to the yard foreman about moving the vans. Percy couldn't help it. He slid on the rails until he derailed in the pile of ballast. When Percy's crew got back, they gave him a stern talking to, although I can't repeat what they said. Later on, Arthur came and helped clean up the mess and took away the unhurt vans. Not long after, James arrived. It was someone who wanted a word with Percy. The Fat Controller was not too happy and told Percy he could stay there until morning. Percy woke up later that night to the sound of an engine puffing towards him. He couldn't see who it was, but the engine helped him back on the rails. Percy woke up to the sound of James passing by with his first train. The red engine seemed to chuckle. Percy knew it couldn't have been him that helped him. Percy hadn't seen much of the engine during the rescue, but what he could see in the darkness was a bunker of a tank engine. Percy looked over at the shed to see who helped him, but the only tank engine was Arthur. Percy had a lot to think about.